Hello everyone and welcome back to another Satisfactory video. Before we get into the train station, I do want to say real quick, if you do like this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel because it does really help the channel grow, and recommend it to other people that do play Satisfactory so we can grow this channel together and really make this something special. Alright, so this is a train station. So it's actually kind of funny. I put up a poll on my channel the other day saying, what do you guys want to see next? What other builds do you guys want to see? And someone actually did comment a train station, and it was funny because I was actually kind of already working on one, and I was like, cool, this actually works really perfect with what I'm doing right now. So this is the train station here. Now, I will say it's pretty long, so this will be one big train. And then the building itself it might look a little complicated, but it really isn't. It's actually a very, very simple building. It's just a lot of angled pieces with angled beams, and that's pretty much all it is. So it's a very, very simple design that really kind of goes a long distance with using these beams. And we're going to be looking at this entire build today to see what I did and how it works. So one of the first things that you'll notice about this build is all the trucks underneath. There's a whole bunch of truck stops. So we have 1 through 8. Now the reason that we have 1 through 8, if you remember watching my hub video, we had that truck depot station that also feeds the space elevator. I want all of these truck stations to feed the hub. So pretty much anything that comes in from the trains will then feed down, and then these trucks will pick it up. Now the trucks are set on a 120-second delay timer right now, but I'm sure they will be more once we actually get everything physically up and running, and that way we can sort the timing more. But then these trucks will go directly to the hub to drop off all the materials that they do need. And you can just see the trucks going in there now, so they will just go at different times, 1 through 8. And the cool thing about my roads here is you can kind of see that we have 1 through 4 truck stations on this side, but then all the trucks on 1 through 4 will stay on the right side of the road because it's a one-way road, and then all the ones for 5 through 8 will go on the left side. That way there's not really any clashing between the two, and it's not really slowing each other down. So it does really help it with flow, with a lot of, keeping things clean and simple. What the heck just happened there? Why did he just do a flip? I haven't seen that yet. The truck literally just did a flip. Is it going to do that to the other one? Is the other one going to run into it? What the heck happened there? Oh, he's gaining. He's going for the overtake. Oh my goodness. Oh, never mind. Okay, so right now we're on foot, and we're going to come into the building on foot. We're not going to be flying. So here you're going to see this truck station right here. You can see that it is clipping through the wall. Now that is intentional. I do like to hide the conveyor with my truck station, so clipping it through the wall allows me to do that, but then I try to do it in a clean way, and I think this does really work. Now with this truck station, you can see that it's orange because this one, we're actually going to be distributing fuel to all the other truck stations. So if we come all the way across and come down these stairs, we'll come down through the door, and then you'll see all this conveyor. So from that truck stop, we're going to be dropping off a whole bunch of fuel, and then we're going to distribute that to all the other truck stations, is the idea here. Alright, so we're back where we started. So if we keep going up the stairs instead of going down, we'll go up. Now this time we'll come through the door, and now we're on this catwalk just outside of the actual train station itself. So you can kind of see these overhangs here. Now these again are just using beams, but these beams are just kind of overhanging with then one diagonal piece coming all the way down. Now I really like how this looks because it gives it a little bit of depth to the building, but also just gives it a little bit more aesthetic feature that I really like. But I also made it a different color that you can see. It's more of a tan color instead of the white. Now again, the reason to do this was to kind of make it separate from all the other white beams that there are, and also just gives it a little bit more color to the build as well. This catwalk does actually run the entire length of the train station, but if we come through this door, now you can see the truck station itself. Now inside here is actually just very simple. It's just literally a train station. That's pretty much all it is, with then conveyor coming down. And then this conveyor will then feed into those separate rooms that we need them to go into. So if we need all these materials, they will go directly into whatever room they need to go into. Then that will distribute them into the hub. But then you can also see the fluids here. So we do have 2 fluids. We have 2 things bringing in oil, and then 1 bringing in water. Now that is actually for our truck station because we are going to be making the fuel like we talked about earlier. But then also we need it for our battery factory with water. And water is a lot easier to get, so that's why I only have 1 because I don't need as much water. And then crude oil, I do need a lot more of it. So on the outside, we can actually see that the pipes here will just discharge. They're not going to go underneath. They're going to discharge and then go onto these little frames that look like they're supporting the pipe. And then those pipes will then just run across or above the roads and then distribute them to wherever they need to go next. And again, you can see all these trucks coming in. So like this one, I know it's on the left side of the road, and then this will actually probably go to, it will maybe 5, 6, 7, or 8. It's got to go to one of those because it's on the left side of the road. And then we can see here that the truck will just go into its little room, and then it will just pick up what it needs to, wait 120 seconds before it moves, and then it's off to do the same thing again and again. Then yeah, I think the last thing that we'll look at for the train station is if you just look at the roof. I just used these little glass angled roof panels, and they look really good. Originally, I actually had the full thing covered without these gaps in between, but then I added the gaps because I just really liked how it looked, because it just gave it a little bit more feel to it, and I kind of like seeing inside the building a little bit more. So I think this actually looks really good. So yeah. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. So this was my train station that is going to be feeding everything that the hub does need to store, all the different materials that we will need to send to the space elevator. But yeah, this is my train station. I'm actually really liking how it looks. I love how the trucks work underneath it. Everything works in harmony. Now I can't wait to get everything up and running and fully get this up and running to see how it works in the timings that we need for the trucks. But I think overall, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I don't think it could have turned out any better. And I even looked at making a second one, but you know, I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, that is my train station, guys. Hopefully you guys liked the video. And if you did like this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, because again, it does really help the channel grow. So again, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye bye.